And we're off. It looks like the YouTube is working. We got an APRS screen now, which is cool.
Alpha Golf 4, Juliet Hotel.
Okay, I heard you, pero espérate que estábamos ahí resolviendo un problema de situaciones técnicas en el YouTube. Jamie, ya YouTube está full up and running.
K4, KKC, cuidado Jaime, que esta gente está loca. Oye, 55, 10 metros, está lleno de uruguayos y de Sudamérica. Hay tremendas condiciones para allá abajo esta noche.
Jesus Christ. Robert, give me 1 second. My keyboard ran out of batteries. Hold on.
Okay, all right, we'll be starting at 7:35 then. All right. Oye, Lion, stop siphoning my check-ins, bro. Hold on to that news for a little bit. Okay, looks like it's alive.
I really don't know what's going on.
It's not working at all, or it's acting up. I see the cursor moving around.
Kind of like it's not receiving the signal, but I'm next to the computer where it was before, so.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and roll it with paper and roll it with paper. Oh God, not like that, folks. Stop it. I'm going to go ahead and roll forward using paper so we can get started, and hopefully you'll find what is happening there. So, I'm on. All right, CQ, CQ, CQ. Calling all stations, calling all stations, calling all stations. This is W4THM calling together the net and mini meeting for the South Florida Latin Amateur Radio Club for October 10th, 2024. This is a directed net, which means all traffic should go through net control. You can check in on the net via 146.865 D-Star. I'm not sure if the D-Star is linked to here or not. That's a question for Ruben. 443.300 analog or system fusion, which is what we are on now. You could also check in via YouTube. If you go to N3OXO on YouTube, N3OXO, and click on the live stream, you can come in through there, and there's a chat box and everything else. You can come in through there. Also, YSF reflector 07580. You can come in through there. So there's multiple places to check in. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and get started. I heard AG4JH out there. Being that we just had a hurricane, please, when you check in, let us know if there was any hurricane action where you were at. 55, go ahead.
Oye, buenas noches, muchas gracias por la participación. 73 cordiales a todos y cada una de las estaciones que puedan hacer presencia por acá por la net. Y bueno, el único comentario que hay, un vientecito platanero, 20, 30 millas, no hubo nada que lamentar, no hubo nada fuera de lo común. No hubo lluvia, solo viento toda la noche, como se suponía, pues la lluvia no estaba para nosotros. Pero sí un poquito de viento. No hubo nada de ver de trascendencia que comentar, así que por nuestra parte en el área de nosotros donde estamos, pues todo bien, no hubo percance alguno, Robertico y los demás, así que todo bien por la estación. Pues yo como bajé la torre a la mitad y no tuve, como no hubo mucho viento, pues no hubo mucho percance. Así que saludos a todos, 73, la participación por aquí. Buenas noches, este es América, Granada 4, Japón Hotel. Desde por acá en la zona fronteriza, Broward Day. Adelante, Robertico.
All right, 55. Thanks for the check-in. Jamie, I don't know if you can grab that APRS map and grab Lake Okeechobee and move it up to the top of the screen. So there's a little bit more of the area that the hurricane actually went through showing up on that APRS map. That would be cool. I'm curious to see how many stations are not on the map. Because you can see how populated that is. No, the other way. The other way to bring Lake Okeechobee to the top. Yeah, there you go. That'll work out perfect. No, no, zoom out, zoom out. Yeah, yeah, leave that like that. Go up with it. Bingo. You guys can kind of see how there's a sparse area of stations on there. APRS is still alive and well for weather. You'll also see an occasional icon that said flood. There was some on the screen before, but I guess not in this area. There's flood sensors tied into it. You have weather stations. You have the traditional trackers. You have digipeaters. You'll also see towers, tower locations, because you can send data to aprs.fi, and if it's configured correctly, they will post it if it's something that would be of interest, like an antenna tower, an EOC, a hospital, things like that. So you'll see stuff that doesn't have ham call signs, but it's legitimately supposed to be there. But you'll see that there's, through the area that the storm came through, there's an area that's just kind of devoid of stations. There's still a lot of people without power. All right, K4KKC, Align, go ahead. Did you have any hurricane excitement over at your house? All right, Align must be making a contact. We'll go back to him. Fruto, Fruto, are you there?
Buenas noches, Kilo Juliet 4, Zulu, Ma India, Fruto, no traffic.
Fruto, supongo que por allá por la casa tuya no pasó nada, porque por aquí no pasó mucho de nada.
No, Roberto, por acá no pasó nada, nada por acá.
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Hey, that's pretty cool. We got the little box up there now that's showing the contacts and where they're coming from. That is really cool, Jamie. However you pulled that off, that is a cool idea. All right, Fruto, thanks for the check-in. Let's go on down the list to Bullet. Bullet, ¿estás ahí? ¿Y pasó algo por allá por Hollywood?
Bueno, I honestly have no traffic, very little rain, no flooding. Uh, a day like another day aquí pasó, and nah, I survived. I'm here, and I'm saying good evening to you all. KJ4 SWP.
All right, thanks for the check-in. Align, are you there? Are you back from your contact? Alain, eres un cepelín, vaya. All right. Moving on down the list to Jamie, our illustrious YouTube master, which, by the way, this whole thing going on here, this is cool, man. For those of you that are not on a YouTube channel, N3OXO on YouTube, you can go on there and you can see the live stream of what's going on, and you can check in through there. You could also get the audio through there. So we got the APRS map going. We got a map with Jamie. We got a picture of the ocean. I guess that could be any webcam, really. We got the stream from the Zello as to where the contacts are originating from, and we have the roster screen. And on top, all the way at the top, there's a crawl with all the different information. This is really cool because all these windows could be occupied by various bits of very useful information in a time of need, which we got lucky and we didn't need it this time, but you know, could be us the next time, who knows. So it's good to have these tools. Jamie, how did you fare out over there?
Good evening, everyone. It's November 3, Oscar, X-Ray Oscar. Let me tell you, we were lucky. The weather was very nice, actually, here. Just yesterday got windy, and then this morning was very nice weather. Like I said, we got very, very, very lucky. Could have been a lot worse. We didn't even get the tornadoes from the feeder bands that other people got, like Port St. Lucie. You know, some people died due to the tornadoes. So I don't know. I think even, you know, I've been watching the news. There's a lot of flooding and everything, but I think, you know, we did better than expected. So just be prepared for the next one or next year. Always be prepared, so that way it's less suffering. And back to net. November 3, Oscar, X-Ray Oscar.
Well, don't let your guard down and don't use up your supplies, because I don't know where the hell Ryan is getting this information, but apparently one of the computer models that he looks at, you know, he looks at stuff from the Army, Air Force, Mars group, whatever, some of the military databases and things like that. Apparently, there's a hurricane between us and Cuba around October 21st. So don't put your supplies away, just in case. All right, moving on down the list. KX4F's FUN. Kimberly, you there?
Good evening, Net Control, and everybody else out there. Good to hear from y'all. And yeah, I agree with Ryan. Somebody at work that follows something and there's something else coming. I'm not sure how these people know these things, but I've been prepared since Halloween, and everybody looked at me like, you don't need anything? I'm like, no, I'm not going to touch my stash until we're out of this. We fared well over here in Naples, thank God. No flooding. We did all of our preparedness. We boarded up and what have you. All's good over here. I'm glad to be out here tonight. I'm glad you're all out here tonight. I saw the East Coast was lighting up with tornadoes and in the middle of the state. That's about all I have. We're still here. Stay prepared. Stay watching. Be vigilant. Love y'all. This is KX4 FUN. Waving hand to everybody. Back to you, Net Control.
All right, thanks for checking in. Yeah, I got one text message that said that that information is coming from Tropical Tidbits. Is where that information is coming from, and then I got something else about a low pressure that's below Cuba that's going to swing around and possibly hit the panhandle again. So I don't know anything about that one, but the person who sent me that one, as soon as I call you up to plate, you can tell us about it because I'm kind of curious. KC4DOC Doc, since the two of you are over there. Um, hey, by the way, did you guys get any flooding, anything like that, or absolutely zip, nothing?
I'm gonna second what Kim said. Yeah, we're good. No flooding. Everything's good. And I just want to get in there and listen more than talk. So everything is good, man. Everything is golden, as you already know. And yeah, I got two channels going on at the same time. I'm very sorry for that. Everything is good.
All right, no problem. And glad to hear you guys didn't get any kind of flooding or anything. That was my real big concern with you guys. But yeah, I found it interesting. I don't know if any of you saw that Zello sent out a message there. I guess it's one of those things they had to do because people don't really understand how radio works or anything. But they actually sent out a message to everybody, regarding Hurricane Milton. That Zello will not work if you have no cellular service. So I think that was very responsible of them to send something out to the non-technical masses who think that Zello is like this magical walkie-talkie thing that it really isn't. I'm glad they did that. Moving on down the list, Jeffrey, CNN. Anything happen over in your neck of the woods?
I want to do a recheck on the end of my transmission. Over. KC4 DOC.
Yes, sir. Go ahead. Okay, stand by a second, Doc. All right, Jeffrey, I got you coming in via radio. Lots of noise, though. I don't know what happened to your signal. The last time your signal was significantly better. I know it's you. I got your call sign, but I didn't get the rest of it.
All right. Yeah, I'll just go back to Zello. Yeah, that was on a different antenna and a different radio, but mostly the antenna is, yeah, not the same. That's why. But anyway, Kilo Golf 4, Charlie, November, Mike.
Okay. By the way, you care to elaborate on the tropical tidbits thing?
I sent you the actual link. It's a website. It's got a lot of data, and it has the models. And you can see there's something in that around in the Gulf around that time frame. But again, it's all models.
Comment?
Go ahead.
Jeffrey, can you send that to the Zello link? I'd be interested. Please, thank you. KX4FUN.
There you go.
Yeah, I just sent it over to Doc also. Yeah, I guess we got to keep an eye on that because if it takes that route, I mean, it's not ours, but it could end up anywhere along the left coast of Florida. So, yeah, you guys need to keep an eye on that, and we'll see where that's going to go. That's all we need. Another one, huh? Oh boy. All right. Jeffrey, thanks for the check-in. Pedrito, are you there? And did anything happen at your place?
La guagua Pastel lo recogió, and he's not allowed to come out here with us.
Por favor, Robertico, regáñalo, dile que esto mejor está jugando. K4, YK. Oye, no. Oye, ¿de qué huracán tú estás hablando? ¿Qué pasó? ¿Hubo un huracán?
Yeah, that's exactly what I thought. Yeah. Si no pasó nada aquí, yo sé que no pasó nada en la casa tuya. All right, man. Well, thanks for checking in. And down at the bottom, we have Mr. CLT, which sent me some of the stuff on that storm also. Oh, here we got Mauricio texting me, pero no sale aquí ni a jodía. We're going to have to send Mauricio some marital aids via mail or something. CLT, I assume everything was okay at your place, but please elaborate and tell us more about this thing that you sent me.
Good evening, Net Control, W1CLT. No, it's just information I was able to find on the net, and that map with the cone is something a friend of mine sent to me. The only hurricane that had come through my house is a family of 6 staying at my house, a family from Tampa that they evacuated there to come stay with us until Saturday. Other than that, not much else new. I am beaconing right now through APRS.FI at dinner right now. So if you go to APRS and look at my call sign, you'll see where I'm at. But yeah, the information was just passed along to me, and I Googled the other one. I also sent you the website of the one that I found also. But other than that, it's out there. You just got to look for it. Not a big deal. But yeah, it's not easily found. You have to really dig a little deep for that.
All right. Thanks for that. And yeah, Jamie, if you go to the search box, put in W1CLT, it should take us over to wherever he is on the APRS map. If you put in W4CRL-1, that'll take you to the Digipeater, which, by the way, we had like, today was the first like really sunny day. We had like 3 days of overcast gloominess, and the Digipeater kept running just fine off of its lithium battery, so that was pretty cool. Oh yeah, there he is. Now we can all drop in and get some free food. So the Club Digi ran great over almost 3 days of no sunshine, so that worked out nice. As far as any hurricane damage down here, my mailbox fell over, which my wife put on Facebook, but that was that was not that unexpected. The pole had rotted, and the thing just tipped over. It was kind of stupid. But we did have a tornado down here. I got woken up by the NOAA emergency alert tone at 4:45 in the morning, uh, the day the hurricane was going to make landfall, and there was a tornado on 344, and I think it was 197 Avenue. From what I heard, somebody's golf cart ended up in a tree. No other damage that I knew of. The tornadoes were like the big deal. There's a picture out there going around somewhere in Palm Beach County, I think it was. One of those big dumpsters that's big enough to like put a car inside ended up on the roof of a house. One of those roll-off dumpsters. There was some crazy stuff with the tornadoes. Um, but other than that, when you go and you look through all of the footage, the disaster footage, pay close attention to something. Compare it to the footage that you saw in North Carolina. Even the houses here that were on the beach that took a direct hit, the great majority of them survived just fine. Why? Because of the way that we build things here. The construction requirements here are some of the toughest, especially Dade County construction code in particular, is the toughest building code in the country. Now, they have similar codes around the state, especially on the coastal areas, and that's why you don't see the damage that you see on the structures. You can't control the flood, but you can control the wind damage. You can keep the structure from blowing away. And that's one of the things that you see in the disaster footage that we did not get that they got in other places. The stuff that's on stilts, that's built out of concrete, even if it was by the ocean, it held up really good. Now on the APRS map, when you look through where the storm came through, you'll notice that there's kind of a void of stations on there. So you can kind of see the ham radio aspect of it, what went on. And speaking of ham radio, the Melbourne Ham Fest, of course, got canceled for obvious reasons. They rescheduled for November 1st and 2nd. However, I haven't been able to find anything about how bad Melbourne did. And last I heard from Ryan this morning, the Melbourne EOC was without power. How the hell do you do that? How does your EOC end up with no power? I don't know how they pulled that one off. But we don't know what the condition is over there, and whether or not it's worth even going to that show. If you intended on going to the Melbourne Ham Fest, you had a lot of crap to sell. I got news for you. It sucks because Tampa Ham Fest, I doubt that's happening. Bradenton Ham Fest, same result as Tampa Ham Fest. Those are all together. So all there really is the Flamingo Free Flea and wait till Orlando. So I don't know what's going to happen with the Ham Fest side of things, if we're going or not. If anybody's going, I don't know. But now we got this other storm thing brewing out there to keep an eye out on. Let me see if there's anybody else that has joined the group here. Oh, look at that. Wow, the illustrious Mauricio. Mauricio, wow, MBU. Go ahead and pick it up. How are things over there? Did you experience anything hurricane related, anything going on, anything of interest to the net? MBU.
My client would like to plead the fifth because he doesn't want the sandbaggers to get him.
Oh yeah, you're another one. You like you did a hit and run. So, what's up with you? Everything okay living on the border of the Everglades? Did a crocodile or an alligator blow into your yard?
Yeah, I'm not that lucky, bro. I would have had some fucking barbecue. Not really, bro. Everything here is copacetic. I took down some branches because I knew they were weak and, trimmed some of the trees before the hurricane. Viento platanero. For those that don't speak English, Spanish, banana winds. The reason is because your banana trees are usually the easiest ones to go down, and these didn't go down. My banana trees are all still up, and they just got all ruffled. My antennas are all still up. No flooding, just some wind and beautiful skies the next day, man. DX has been rolling in from everywhere. I just had 10 meters open to South America past sundown, so it's pretty good. Right now, I'm shooting some power out. Maybe gonna try 40 meters in a little bit, but it's all good, man. We did have a tornado on I-75, mile marker 45, but that's Alligator Alley way out there. Thank you, Lord, for keeping us safe. Back to net.
All right, Aline, thanks for the check-in. Yeah, regarding the winds, the time we were supposed to start feeling the winds, if any of you were watching like Zoom Earth or any of those radar sites, at the time that the wind was coming from Milton, we were getting wind from the tropical storm on the other side. And there was a time period where they were like canceling out. So here we are, hurricane coming, and here we are in Miami, and there was no breeze. And it was that weird phenomenon that they were meeting up right over South Florida and kind of canceling out. It was the damnedest thing. But yeah, we dodged that one, man. Didn't get no rain, didn't get no wind, didn't get nada. Volver todo a Home Depot. You know how it is. All right, anybody want to check in via radio before we close up the net? Any check-ins via RF? Please come now. No, MBU is giving me my Zillow is not working excuse. I don't know. Do we count them as half a check-in? Oh God. All right. Let's go ahead and close it up then. Close it up for the night. Thanks everybody for being there. We dodged a bullet, but I don't know. I guess in about 2 weeks we'll see what's going on with this other one. So thank you everybody for checking in. This is why are we getting the thumbs down? What? Why? Oh, what? Did you want some hurricane action over there? What's going on? All right, guys. See you next Thursday, same time, same place. This is W4THM closing the South Florida Latin Amateur Radio Club net for October 10, 2024 at 8:10 p.m.
Sorry, Robert. Remember that there's a delay on the YouTube. It was about Mauricio to count him in. So no, thumbs down for that.
This is W4MBU. Robert, I got my Zello working. You can check me in.
But you got to check them in at Swamp Puppy Radio.
Yeah, what kind of lame ass shit is that? Hold on. First of all, it's my Zillow is not working. Well, I'm glad because I don't think you're buying a house. I cannot hear anything, and it said that it's busy. How is that even possible? What did you do? You got baby formula in your phone?
Well, first, come on to Jaime. How's everything, Jaime? What's up there? Aligned everybody there on the Zello. I don't know why I put Zillow, bro. I use voice recognition, and for some reason, it types Zillow. Anyways, I don't know what happened, Robert. I was there, and I was hearing the countdown. Watching the countdown when people were, when you were talking and stuff, and I had it on available, and for some reason I wasn't hearing anything, and I had it on speaker. So I don't know. I had to turn the Zell off a bunch of times, and then it started to work. So I don't know. I don't know what was going on, dude. Anyways, you can check me on, dude.
All right, I got you down, Mauricio. Disconnecting the link from YouTube. This is November 3, Oscar X-Ray Oscar. Thank you.
Bueno, ya que estás aquí, tell us about Swamp Puppy Radio.
Oh, Swamp Radio Miami. No, it's doing really well, dude. It's doing really, really well. Actually, right now, when I was looking at the map of the analytics, I had 4 listeners in Havana, Cuba. So I know it's doing really well.